Hey guys, welcome to City Skylines, and I'll be making a new Let's Play today. So let's create a new game, and we're gonna be playing on Flatlands and Flatlands City. I'm gonna choose a different map theme. I'm gonna choose Saminado theme because I like that, and let's create it. So while the game loads, I'm going to talk about how I got into City Skylines. I really enjoy city building games. I've played many city builders before, such as SimCity 4, SimCity 2013, and now City Skylines. I have a lot of mods and assets currently subscribed, and one of them here obviously is the asset loader, and it tells you your RAM usage and the loading time. I really like this because it tells you when you have missing assets and mods, and it's just a great mod in general because it decreases loading time and gives you a lot more information while you're waiting for this bar to progress. So it seems we're almost done, and let's go. Oh. As you can see, I'm kind of nervous because commentary, right? Come on, in-game, but it's not in-game. And there we go. So here's the map we're in. Oh, turn that thing off. I have this thing for creating interchanges because it's much easier to have an overlay than just copy from an image. So we have a stack interchange here and our three-way stack here, which is going to be our entrance to the city. As you can see, I have plenty of mods here, here, and here. I have a starting money of 250,000 rather than 7,000 because I have a starting money mod. Yeah. So create a road. And we're gonna start off with a little grid because who doesn't love grids? And like that, have a road right there. Let's go 21 units. And have our one-way roads. That. Change the direction. And let's have an avenue going this way let's start at 80 units. And here's a little thing I like to do. I usually have avenues and straight roads, so I have 31 units here because 31 units is 30 plus 1, where these roads are bigger than normal roads, so that's why it has to be that much more, and I mess up there. Put it here. And another 40. And let's create a grid. I know grids aren't the best at beauty, but it's the best when you want to start off, and that's a bit messed up, but it's gonna be fine. And 20 there. 20. Okay. Put on these roads because grids. And no. There. Then have our water connections. Have it start off here. Have it do this. and going through the different roads. I know this isn't the most efficient way to do it, as I could space them out like this, but then it wouldn't be under the roads, which would bother me a bit. And I love my organization and having everything match perfectly. It's not necessary, but I like it. And oh, this is gonna bother me. It's not gonna be right under an interchange. So I guess that's fine, but nah, it's fine, it's fine. So let's create another side here at that. And we're gonna create the same little grid thing I made on the opposite side, but over here instead. And that's definitely gonna be a bottleneck, but we'll fix it later when traffic actually gets worse. Gonna put some crossroads here to make it better. Well, I think it's better, but don't quote me on that. And disable zoning there so that we can have roads like that. And water, of course. Start off here, hold Alt to have it like that. And we're gonna have the water pumps here and sewage here. As you can see, I have out of borders, so it's much better to do it like this because then the things can be outside and I don't have to worry about it being so close to each other. And connect it up at 90 degrees almost, close enough. And we're gonna have some power over here. I'm using these because the easy coal power plant, as I like an easy game, but sometimes I play on vanilla and it's not that easy, but here I'm just gonna use it because why not? I can. Who's gonna stop me? Go there. Connect the power. And this one's gonna be a long one. There. Snapping. Okay, so gonna have to page up here. Why is it snapping? There. Snap it now. There. Page down. And go there. That seems very sketchy for the cars, but it's fine. This game isn't that realistic. We're gonna have some power to go here. And we're gonna zone some residential right here. And start the simulation. So we're good. Oh, there's a nice boat here. So there seems to be a ship path. I can't see the ship path, but I guess there's a path for ships over here. And here's our little houses, and I'm actually gonna zone all of this residential and this commercial. And then here's some industrial zoning because our demand is up. And Little Hamlet. We have our first milestone. And then we have garbage. Of course I have easy garbage incinerator because it's easy. Same with the metal clinic, it's easy. Don't complain that I'm using the easy buildings, but if you really do want me to not use them, you could comment down below and tell me don't use the easy buildings or try using more difficulties or playing at more difficult levels because, well, this is a game and I should challenge myself sometimes and have some education. And here's our cars. So it seems like this is working so far. It's gonna be very bad soon as the population increases and the more industry wants to left turn, but so far is doing fine. Well, of course, our city is really small, and why would it be good? But I'm gonna connect it there. And policing. Let's have... Yup, traffic. Over here, right next to the fire station. Because why not? And here's a little grid, right? So we're gonna connect this here. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh my god, this is terrible. So there, and then 11. Yeah, so this is gonna be a overpass soon, and tiny town. For this, instead of here, since this is a highway entrance, I'm gonna have a road going here because connections. And here it might not be as symmetrical as possible as this isn't that symmetrical, so I might have to do a little special thing to make it work. So let's move it to 1 time speed because yeah, there. Yeah, that's pretty symmetrical, right? Yeah, it is. So put it here as 40. Bulldoze this. And no, how much is this? This is 51. And I don't have 51, so I'm just gonna go there for now. And bulldoze this. And we need a proper a overpass here, so that's 6 units. We're gonna go, that's 13, so 14 here. That's 14, 6, 16, 14 there. And we're gonna have a smooth overpass here, so page up. And like so. That's a little bit. So I'm gonna use move it and move it up a bit. It's kind of steep, but at least it has a proper clearance over the highway. And is there any problems? Gonna put it on 3 times speed. Actually, I'm gonna buy this tile here so that I can actually have this avenue go all the way I want, which is that much. And let's just go 102, which is yes. No. Okay. And this is gonna be a little bit weird, so I'm gonna go this far and have a curve of this and straight of that and like this. So I can see this is a mirror image of there, but with a little curve here because this interchange. And I might actually make this a 4-way interchange, but for now it's gonna be fine as traffic isn't that bad. Well, there is no traffic because I haven't zoned here yet, but there will be soon, and I'll figure out how to do it later. How to handle it later, but here's the connection of the water and extend this. Yeah, I know I don't need this much connections, but I like having the pipes going on the roads and having a little grid of pipes as well as roads, so everyone has their own little connection here. Even though having one is perfectly fine, but yeah. Lots of zoning and commercial right there. And gonna need some fire. Oh, this needs a lot of fire, so there and there. Have some fire here. And this needs water. So that's gonna be a problem because I don't have a road here yet, but does it have enough space? No? Oh wait, power. So we're gonna use a underground power cable because aesthetics. Where's the center here? And there. Okay, so this water I'm just gonna have a temporary thing, just like that. I'm gonna change this later so that it fits with the grid. And I'm gonna need some more industrial, so I'm actually gonna expand to this tile. So what this just did here was completely unnecessary, as I'm gonna extend this anyways, so yeah. And this shouldn't have went here, it should be here where it could, no? Well, actually, here that connects because... Wait, hold on. That's 10! Oh, I messed up. Did anyone catch that? Probably not. But I'm gonna fix it because... it has to look nice, okay? 31 here. 11 and 40. 11 connected there. And I know I'm demolishing some buildings, but it's fine. They're gonna rebuild. And also these buildings are kind of on the road, but I'll fix it. And this needs 11, and this has to be, wait, hold on, 40, yeah, 60. Oh, that looked kind of weird for a moment because a bit off center and I can't really see it, but it's fine. And some more industrial. And of course, to fix these so that they're correctly in their spot. That one's fine. This one's a bit off, but it's still connected, so it's fine. And connect the pipes. And have some more fire because industrial loves fire. Well, they don't love fire, but they create a lot of fire, so you're gonna need that. And this is kind of weird, but it's fine. So we're gonna run the simulation and get some more people. As here, and these on that. And it seems this is all going well, so yeah. I could get some high school, and I'm gonna put it right here. People are gonna have to go around to get here, but it's fine right now, so it's going to be alright. And we're getting some traffic issues here because everyone has to go around in order to get here, so I might create a actual interchange here that goes all the way around, which would be very nice, but then it'll be kind of close to here, but oh, I don't know. Then these avenues could connect with a... Actually, I have a great idea here. It requires some highways, which have I unlocked? Yes, I have unlocked highways. So we're gonna do some highway stuff. But first I'm gonna see this first. Yes, 101. And this is 21 units. Put it here. And Alright, I'm gonna demolish this interchange because it's not working right now. Well, it's kind of working because these are backing up, but people going their way are fine. So I'm actually gonna... Sorry for that. It's connected. Wait, actually, I could have a full-on stack interchange here just for the city. That would be actually pretty good. So, I don't really like this interchange because, okay, gotta demolish all this and move this over for now. Well, not for now because the interchange is gonna take over this land. So that's fun. We're gonna look here for a stack-ish interchange. That's too big. No. Actually, a parko could work, but it takes up a lot of space, and it's not really good for off-turning. This one's a bit bigger and so doesn't work. This is a basic diamond. This one won't work because it's a three-way. This one's way too big, obviously. Looking for interchanges from your subscribe interchange is pretty hard, but this one could work. But it's a bit big. Oh, what to choose? Definitely not this cloverleaf because cloverleafs are terrible for traffic. Oh, diversion diamond. Oh, this one. I know that I'm just going back to the beginning, but I guess this one's gonna have to do. So I'm gonna copy it. We're using move it and not selecting these. There. No. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a little bit difficult to select the proper nodes, but I think I got it there. And yes, I do. So copy it. Okay, so I did make it so that it... Nope. Oh, this is gonna be difficult because to rotate it by 90 degrees because I want the lower one here. And this is gonna have to be centered, but it doesn't seem like it wants to be centered. Yes. Terrifying. Okay, so let's get a road going here. And how wide is this? This is 4. So we're gonna have to turn off snapping and have a anarchy like this. And get back our thing. And make sure, oh, it's not long enough, okay. A little mistake there, but it's fine. And here's a little interchange. Is that good? Ah, I can't see it. It might not be good, but... Gotta line it up perfectly. And obviously it's not going to be perfect because I'm eyeballing this, but there. Is that centered? It's kind of centered. Is it? Well, it says 100. No. Yeah. Well. Isn't this a little issue I got myself into? Yeah, it's definitely not centered. Okay, so let's move this a little bit. Oh, did it work? Oh. It's kind of, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's good enough for this right now, but if it really bugs you, I could change it later, but right now it's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's definitely not straight, but it will have to do because I'm not that good at creating interchanges, but it's, whoa, no bending. Actually, just have this one going straight. Have this going there, and bend this so that it goes like there. Yeah. And same thing here. I know this one's not perfect, but it will have to do. And the same thing as I did on the other side. Have it like this. And I messed up there. There, and have this curve. Is this straight? Yes, but okay. There. No. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You can't get it perfect all the time unless you have mad skills at interchange design and everything like that, but I'm not at that level. I could attempt it, but it wouldn't look perfect. So let's choose a distance to go. Remove this. Remove this also. And down by 12 units. Same here. And then let's have this 13, so let's go 7. Yeah, that's kind of spoof. Yeah, that doesn't look the greatest, but it will have to do because this is taking a long time to make this interchange work. And once again, we're gonna have to have 6 units. Road go here, bulldoze this, and have it curve in. And change the direction, change it to a highway, same here. And upgrade this to a 6-lane road. And let's run the simulation and see how the interchange works. And a lot of people are mutating here, I don't know why, but they do them. Zoning here, this one is kind of working. This one still needs water. These buildings really want their water. Well, obviously, because there's buildings and they need water in order to function and do all their things. And water there. So I guess this city is working really well as I'm getting my income, the population is going up. There's some education problems, but we'll solve that in the next episode. So thank you for watching this first episode of my City Skylines Let's Play, and goodbye.